Hey, we are plugging along in Coriolanus today in Shakespeare. Today we are in Act 1, Scene 4. If you remember from previous scenes, Caius Martius is a Roman. He's the enemy of the people. The people of Rome are mad because they don't have enough food. The Volsces are like hanging out right outside. They're going to go to battle. Tullus Aufidius is one of them. He and Caius Martius have been butting heads for a long time, but they love fighting each other because they're both like super awesome fighters. And then we also just met Caius's mother, who is the reason why he is like universal soldier dude that he is. So at this scene, they're like on the brink of war. War's just about to start. They start out with betting horses that war's going to start 2 minutes from now. Right? So they're rearing to go, and pardon the hat, I thought it was somewhat appropriate because today we're Caius Martius on the verge of war, and also because I'm really having a horrible hair day. But yeah, in his sort of like, come on guys, let's go, Caius Martius says, "They fear us not, but issue forth their city. Now put your shields before your hearts and fight with hearts more proof than shields. Advance, brave Titus. They do disdain us much beyond our thoughts, which makes me sweat with wrath. Come on, my fellows. He that retires, I'll take him for a Volsce, and he shall feel mine edge." And he goes running off, and there's like all these battle sounds and fighting and blah, 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 blah. And all the while, like, they're getting beat back and beat back and beat back, and the Romans end up like stuck in their own trenches because they're having to retreat and retreat. And Martius comes back in. All the contagion of the South light on you, you shames of Rome, you herd of biles and plagues plaster you over, that you may be abhorred farther than seen, and one infect another against the wind a mile, you souls of geese that bear the shapes of men. How have you run from slaves that apes would beat? Pluto and hell all hurt behind, backs red and faces pale with flight and agued fear. Mend and charge home, or by the fires of heaven, I'll leave the foe and make my wars on you. Look to it. Come on. If you'll stand fast, we'll beat them to their wives as they us to our trenches. Follows. And then he goes running, and there's more like alarms and more battle sounds and stuff, and the gates of the city open, and he says, so now the gates are ope. Now prove good seconds. 'Tis for the followers fortune widens them, not for the flyers. Mark me and do the like. And he goes running into the city, and he's the only one that makes it in before the gates shut. So now it's Caius Martius against all of the Volsces. And we'll figure out what happens tomorrow.